545 Newton meters of torque. That is a number you usually find in a heavy-duty diesel truck or a dedicated sports car, but today it is sitting inside this understated family-friendly SUV. This is the 2025 Audi Q4 e-tron Quattro, and if you think you know this car because you saw one 3 years ago, you are wrong. Most people write this off as just a fancy Volkswagen ID 4 inches with a different badge. They think it is slow, heavy, and overpriced. I'm going to show you why that reputation is outdated, because Audi quietly fixed the one thing that was holding this car back, and nobody is talking about it. Let's start with the look. This specific model is the Edition Swiss Ski, finished in a color called Typhoon Gray. It does not scream for attention like a Lamborghini Urus. It is subtle. You get the Black Optics Plus package here, which kills all the chrome. The Audi rings, the grille surround, the window trim. Everything is dipped in gloss black. It makes the car look smaller and more aggressive than it actually is. You will notice the Matrix LED headlights up front. These aren't just lights, they are projectors that can carve out shadows around other cars at night so you don't blind them. It is the kind of tech you don't appreciate until you drive on a pitch-black country road. But the real story isn't the paint or the lights, it is what is hiding underneath them. For years, the biggest complaint about the Q4 e-tron was the power. The old 40 inches models had around 200 horsepower. It was fine, but it wasn't exciting. This is the new 45 inches powertrain. That means you now get 210 kilowatts. In plain English, that is 286 horsepower. That is a massive jump. But the horsepower isn't even the best part. It is that torque figure I mentioned earlier, 545 Newton meters. Because this is an electric motor, that torque is instant. There is no turbo lag. There is no downshifting. You just tap your foot, and this 2.3-ton machine lunges forward like it weighs nothing. Now, open the door. This is where Audi usually wins the argument. The S-Line interior instantly separates this from its cheaper cousins. You are sitting in sports seats that actually hug you. They feel dense, expensive, and supportive. The steering wheel is the flat-top, flat-bottom design. It looks like it came out of a sci-fi movie. I will be honest, the touch-sensitive buttons on the wheel take some getting used to. You might accidentally change the volume when you are turning tight corners. That is the one trade-off for this futuristic look. But look at the rest of the cabin. You have the panorama glass roof flooding the cabin with light, which helps this dark interior feel massive. You have the Sonos Premium Sound system. Audi didn't just throw speakers in the doors, they tuned the acoustic space. The bass is tight, not muddy. And the screens? They are crisp, responsive, and angled toward the driver. It feels like a cockpit, not a living room. The virtual cockpit behind the wheel puts your navigation map right in your eye line. It is high resolution, and arguably, still the best digital gauge cluster in the business. Space in the back is surprisingly good too. Because this uses a dedicated EV platform, there is no transmission tunnel hump on the floor. The floor is completely flat. You can fit 3 adults back here without the middle passenger hating their life. This model is also a Quattro, meaning it has all-wheel drive. But unlike the old mechanical Quattro systems, this is fully digital. It can shift power between the wheels faster than your brain can process a loss of traction. For a car built for Swiss winters, that is exactly what you want. Battery-wise, you are looking at 77 kilowatt-hours net capacity. The spec sheet claims a range between 465 and 518 kilometers. In the real world, especially in winter, expect less, but the efficiency has definitely improved with this new motor unit. So here is the verdict. The sticker price on this specific Edition Swiss Ski model sits around 65,000 Swiss francs. That is not cheap. You could buy a lot of other cars for that money. But the old Q4 was a great interior looking for a better engine. This 2025 model finally delivers that engine. You get the power, you get the improved charging speed, up to 175 kilowatts now, and you get that classic Audi build quality. If you want an EV that feels normal, luxurious, and finally has the punch to match the badge, this is a serious contender. I'm curious though, would you take this over a Tesla Model Y, or is the Audi interior worth the premium to you? Let me know in the comments. And if you want to see what happens when we put this Quattro system on snow, make sure you follow for the next update. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button and subscribe for more content just like this. Leave a comment below with your thoughts or questions. I read every single one. And don't forget to click the bell icon to get notified about my next upload. See you in the next video.